Guys, we have some crazy things that just broke here today. Some absolute bombs, and of course, I'm gonna save the best for last. All I ever ask is if you like talking XRP, XLM, digital assets, and more, you know what to do. Go ahead and drop an X in the comment section, smash that like button, and share the video far and wide. Let others know what is truly happening in this digital revolution, because the truth is, guys, just in here today, largest U.S. bank, JP Morgan Chase, discloses buying spot Bitcoin ETFs. Now, wait a second. I thought Jamie Dimon said Bitcoin crypto's all a scam and going to zero. It seems as though he's been lying the whole time. Obviously, we already knew that, but also on the backside of that, the third largest bank, which is Wells Fargo in the US, discloses Bitcoin ETF filings. So you see what's happening here. You see a trend, what is truly happening versus what they say is happening. Now, Ashley Prosper, give her a follow on Twitter, formerly, or X, formerly known as Twitter, put out, these two things appear to be connected. MasterCard, JP Morgan, Visa, Wells Fargo, and other US top banks are testing shared technology for tokenized asset settlements. See, it's all been happening in the back scenes this entire time. Now, Ripple, XRP Labs, Constellation, and Casper, who is partnered with Hedera and Algorand on the Decentralized Recovery Alliance, which we also covered in Breaking Time just recently. But as this is all happening, the biggest and the best accumulating, they're getting 100% into distributed ledger technology. We know that Ripple is partnered, connected with them all. Billionaire real estate investor Barry Sternlich says he expects at least one bank failure per week. Now, digging a little bit deeper, billionaire real estate investor and CEO of Starwood Capital, Barry Sternlich, has recently stated that his expectations, listen to this is crazy, one bank failure per week in the United States. Indeed, he expresses his concern regarding more than 4,000 banks in the U.S. amid the ongoing pressure of interest rates and inflation. Look how the pieces of the puzzle are all coming together. Bank collapse, digital revolution rushes in. This is how the transfer of wealth happens. Now, Tether, big warning from Deutsche Bank, as they say the largest stable coin, Tether, is the largest cryptocurrency after Bitcoin and Ethereum with a market cap of 110. Deutsche Bank points to the track record regarding misleading statements regarding reserve stocks. Analysts reminded, check this out, that Tether received a total fine of $41 million from the CFTC. Doesn't seem as though they can be trusted, right, guys? But who is transparent? Who is already connected to the biggest, best banks out there? Ripple, who has that stable coin coming here later this year. Now, I also got to give a shout out to Stellar. This came out yesterday. Wasn't able to get it pushed in to my video as I had a little rant going on yesterday's video. If you want to have a good laugh, watch yesterday's video. I got fired up. But leading institutions choose Stellar for real-world asset tokenization. Now, first off, we understand that, know that, as right now they have the biggest percentage of all the market, the entire market, tokenized. They are leading the way with Franklin Templeton. They announced that, check this out, Wisdom Tree Prime, which is built on Stellar, is now available in 41 states, representing 75% of the US population. What beautiful timing. What perfect timing. It almost makes you think this has all been planned. And I say that jokingly because we've been talking for years now, guys, what is truly happening in the digital revolution versus what they are saying. Now, also, guys, XRP puts out the entire world-class interview with Brad Garlinghouse, and Chris is right. Brad, you are one of our heroes. I want to play that for you right here.
The US dollar has been devalued through inflation by over 90% in the last 50 years. There are waves of technology that happened where there's amazing tailwinds of value creation and opportunity.
Brad Garlinghouse, the CEO of Ripple Labs, a blockchain payment solutions company.
If you're not taking risk, you're dying. If we're not failing a little bit, we're not trying hard enough.
What are some of the nuggets you've discovered on how to actually attract and land A+ talent?
A players want to put their dent in the universe. You can't get them with money. One of my favorite profiles of hiring A talent is to hire failed entrepreneurs.
9 years in probably the most volatile industry we've ever seen. What has been the highest high and what's been the lowest low for you?
If you go back to when we got sued, it was a pretty dark time at Ripple. Learning that we had won all the things that we cared about, not just for Ripple, but for the industry, that was a big high.
If you could get the whole world to believe one thing, what would you want the world to believe?
Comparison is the thief of joy. Understanding that your happiness is not dependent upon someone else's happiness is super critical to the world.
Any predictions you have in the next cycle? Oof.
Then also, guys, as we take a look at this market, very big sell-off here today. Newbies are getting scared. Newbies are leaving. But what, as they call the excuse, being disappointed U.S. economic data and hawkish remarks from the Fed. Now, when you've been in this market for several years, which I know many of you have, this is the same thing you're going to be hearing all the time, right? All this they'll give you all this noise, distract you, and then boom, we'll get interest rates cut or some big catalyst, and it will send this market roaring, soaring. And so that's why I say we have to be prepared. We have to be ready for that explosion. Prepared. Now, Jack Dorsey also says Bitcoin price will go beyond 1 million. Now, if this is true, and I believe he's correct 100%, we can take a look at the numbers. We can take a look at what analysts are saying, and we know right now where the money is going. It's going into blockchain. It's going into this innovation. The technology is getting better and better and better. And the banks, as I just showed you, the biggest and best, who again are working with Ripple, connected to Ripple, are getting in a big way. That is where the true big money comes in. It's not small money like you and I, small retail. The big money, the big institutions are going to come in a big way, and they are going for high quality digital assets. Again, not the Shih Tzu e-news and the meaningless meme coins out there that are done on JPEGs. They are going after the XRP and the XLM, the XDC, the Quant, the Hedera, the Algorands of the world. Now, Chad Steingraber, I saved the best for last for you guys. SBI press release says XRPL validator launch. Japan will run on XRP. This just broke here today. Absolutely beautiful. I want to read it to you real quickly. SBI hereby announces that they will start operating a node as a validator on the XRP ledger, a layer 1 decentralized blockchain starting May 10th. 2024, and you can follow me on X. It's at moltmoney if you'd like to check this out. I've got it on my profile. I'm also going to put a pinned comment with my free Telegram below Team X. Go ahead and join us. But guys, I just want to say, is it not so beautiful? Does it not feel great to know you are on the winning team? Now, share this content far and wide. Watch it a second time if you need to, but let others know exactly what is happening in the digital revolution.